Nor my braid. I started taking it out and then I decided I didn't want to take it out yet, but I didn't want to redo it, so I was just like, meh. So yeah, this is what we got going. So I just took my after videos and I'm happy. It's good. So it is September 10th. So let's see how many days that actually ended up being. Oh wow. Okay, time flies. It was 18 days. However, we're gonna have to take a look and see how many of those days were actually on track. It was probably only like 12 of those days were how I wanted them to be. Maybe even only 10, and that's not ideal. I think for a lot of people, if they did that, they wouldn't see results. I don't know why I can. Well, it's because I'm so far in my journey and I've built up muscle, and that's really improved my metabolism. That's one thing there. Over like 10 years, I've been lifting. I mean, obviously some of that's not been really great lifting, but anyways. And then also my steps, that makes a massive difference. Like if I was not doing 15 to 20K steps, I probably wouldn't be able to eat quite as many calories, because I've been sticking to 1,800 to 2,000. So that's kind of a nice little range right there. I do full body workouts, and I've been doing full body workouts since February. And I don't think I've ever done a cut while doing full body workouts before. So that may play a role, because you're working your full body, doing all compound movements. That's a lot of calories burnt and a lot of energy you're exerting right there. So that could play a role. I don't know for sure, but it could. I feel like it does play a small role because it's helping me efficiently build more muscle the way I have my program set up. That's what it is. It's just this very long-term consistency, doing the right things. Now, of course, I have some periods where I do fall off a little, like before I started this video, my mental health. Well, I mean, it's still not ideal, but sometimes my mental health just was like, poof, and then I'm just like, ugh, I don't care. So then for a couple weeks I'll fall off. So some of that is bloat there, though. That's not all fat. Some of that is bloat, keep in mind. I find with muscles, I feel like bloating is more noticeable in a way, because I feel like the bloat covers up the muscle, so it just makes you look like a bit more just like puffy. And then when you lose the bloat, it's like ba-bam, results. And it's like, I feel personally that that's what it is, because sometimes in 2 days from losing water weight, I've seen like pretty big differences. So that's my other theory too, that when you have a lot of muscle and you're bloated, you look really bloated. But like, I don't know. But my point is consistency, long term. That's what you gotta do. I'm gonna wag my selfie stick at you. I wanted to mention too, like an interesting little observation, I guess you could say, or yeah, because it's something that I've kind of always done, but I've never really sat and thought about why. So for me, any before picture that you ever see, a lot of the time I look a little bit more disheveled. Like I probably I mean, even right now, I didn't brush my hair, but I mean, I do at least have some makeup on. Whereas usually for before pictures, it's like, I don't do any of that. And one could look at it and think that that's like for dramatic effect. But honestly, it's kind of, it's a mindset kind of thing, because when I'm not performing up to my standards, when I'm not taking care of myself, when I'm not keeping up with my regular routine, it's often a mental health related kind of thing. So I may slip up for a little bit, and then kind of everything comes down with it. Like I won't want to do my makeup or hair or anything. Like I won't even feel like taking that clip. It'll be something that I have to clip or picture. It'll be something that I kind of have to force myself to do. So I'm like, okay, all right, let's just do the freaking thing. Because usually I'm kind of feeling in a like lethargic kind of mood. So I have to be like, okay, like just take the stupid picture or video, just do it. So then I don't feel like doing myself up at all. So then you see the picture and it looks like I purposely like made myself frumpy and then like less frumpy, but realistically, it's honestly showing kind of my how it affects me as a whole, because that's actually how I feel. So I think that's fairly common for the most part. So basically, it's not, I kind of want to emphasize that it's not like, oh, I am confident because of how I look. It's more so, I am confident because I'm in my good habits and my routine and I'm treating myself well. And the looks are a side effect, but I'm also confident because I'm doing these things that make me feel good. So it's kind of like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Like, do I feel good because I look good? Or do I feel good because I'm doing these good things that also make me look good? I had this conversation in my DMs the other day with a girl who did my program, who's done my programs, and she was just saying like, oh, sometimes I feel like I'm not my best self without the gym, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, it depends on how you approach it. Like, if you are negative and thinking like, oh, I'm fat and ugly because I'm not going to the gym and like I look bad, then obviously that's not good. But then if you look at it the other way though, it's like going to the gym, that's a healthy habit. You're building, you're working on being strong. That's confidence building. So it's like, yes, it does make you perceive your appearance, like it makes you more into along with society's standard of beauty, but it's also because you're keeping up with regular habits. So that could also be why you feel more confident. I hope this makes sense. I just feel like, honestly, that kind of topic there, it really, really intrigues me. It really intrigues me. Like, do I feel good from going to the gym because it makes me look good and I also enjoy having the healthy habits? Or do I feel good because I have healthy habits that help your mental health and then they also make you look good? So I don't know. Has anyone else, what do you guys think about this? Like, I actually want to know. End of talking. That's it for now. Yeah, I'm excited that I still made a transformation despite having a really tough time. It's been a bit tough in here. All right, that's enough out of me today for now. Goodbye.